El Clasico, probably the co-headliner for this weekend. It's not your dad's it's not your dad's El Clasico. We'll say that with the way that Barcelona kind of has struggled this year, but they are plus 170 at home. Real Madrid plus 160. The draw plus 255. This is a 10 a.m. kickoff on Sunday. I think just because I'm going to be watching this game, I'm probably going to be betting Real Madrid. I think the number's good enough to once again go against Barcelona. They did look good, better, I guess, in the Champions League on Wednesday in a 1-0 win against Dynamo Kiev. So not really a giant killing, but I don't know. It would be a small bet, a for fun bet. I want action on the game. I want action on El Clasico. It's hard to stop Karim Benzema. So plus 160 for me on Real Madrid. BJ, what about you?
I'm going to make a case for Barcelona. Yeah, they haven't looked great at all. Their offensive numbers have dipped quite a bit since Lionel Messi has left. They're down 22% non-penalty expected goals. But defensively, Barcelona has been really good. In the Champions League match against Dynamo Kiev, they're not a great offense, but they only allowed them to register 0.1 expected goals total for the match. And this season in La Liga, they're only allowing 0.89 non-penalty expected goals per match and have allowed the third fewest shot-creating actions and the fewest touches in their own final third. Now, they will be without Pedri for this match, but Barcelona, I think they are improving, and they're running into a Real Madrid side that's been running incredibly hot and lucky offensively. 22 goals off 15.17 expected goals. And this is by far the best defense that they've played all season long. And their La Liga schedule has been relatively easy. They haven't faced Atletico, Real Sociedad, or Sevilla, and Real Madrid defensively hasn't been a juggernaut either. By their 17th in non-penalty expected goals allowed, 10th in big scoring chances allowed, 13th in pressure success rate. So I have Barcelona projected at plus 133, and I do think there's a little value in their draw no bet line at plus 105. I do think, like Anthony mentioned in our Champions League pod, Barcelona hasn't hit the basement yet. They definitely could, but they haven't got there yet. And I do think they're maybe starting to turn a little bit of a corner. I know Anthony also mentioned that in the Champions League pod, but I think this might be the match where they maybe finally turn that corner and maybe get all 3 points against their hated rival.
It would be quite the match for them to do it. Anthony, what do you see on this one?
I really want to get behind Barcelona again, but I can't here. Big game Barcelona. It's become like a running thing here where, look, Barcelona looks good when they play teams that they're able to boss, don't have a ton of ability in transition, that aren't able to really break through their press and possess kind of style. This Barcelona team, when they went to Atleti, it was one of the most shocking defensive transition performances I've ever seen. Atleti would string together 2 passes and they were in the penalty area with a clear-cut chance to score. And so Barcelona will probably have the ball here. They'll probably be expected to have the ball being the home team here. And Real Madrid will probably look to counter a little bit. I just really don't have enough faith in Barcelona in that spot against another team who's a very capable counterattacking side. So I'm going to pass. But I agree with BJ and directionally in the fact that I think Barcelona is improving. They've got too much young talent to stay as bad as I think the narrative has gotten on them because they've looked so bad in the big games. They've looked terrible against PSG last year. They got crushed in both El Clasicos last year. They didn't look good against Atleti a couple weeks ago. So every time the spotlight's been on Barca, they have not been good. And the reason for that, I think, is just that they're very vulnerable in defensive transition. So I'm going to pass.
Yeah, Karim Benzema might be part of the reason that they're overperforming their expected goals. He doesn't miss. So he's incredible.
And neither does Vinicius Jr.
Right now, all of a sudden,
scoring goals for fun now, which is not good for people who bet under in the Champions League game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I do think this is also the first time that Camp Nou will be at full capacity since the pandemic. So it'll be a good atmosphere on Sunday.